Hi guys, so I haven't posted a vlog. This isn't even gonna be a vlog actually, but I haven't filmed in a very long time. I actually have one video scheduled for this upcoming day that I schedule videos for. I usually have like a whole month's worth, but I haven't been able to film in about 2 weeks because my ears are clogged. This ear was clogged for like 2 weeks straight, finally got it unclogged, and now this one's clogged, which is super. I also have this really bad scar down here from a giant pimple I had, and I don't know if you can see redness on my face right here, but I'll put in a picture of when it was like at its worst. I woke up a few days ago, I guess maybe 5 days ago, with like a triangle of redness right here, and at first I thought maybe I like slept on my face, because you know you have like an indent of redness on your face when you sleep on it, but it didn't go away all day, and then the next day it was the same way, and it was like bumpy and weird looking. I was like looking up all these rashes I could have had or whatever, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then the next day when I took a shower, it got so dry and painful. It was literally like, I've had painful dryness like that before when I went on this really serious acne medication like 3 years ago, and it was like painful, like oh my god, it was so bad. I tried coconut oil, I was trying like everything I could think of, but nothing helped. And then I talked to my cousin and she said it looked like her eczema, and I've never had eczema before, so I thought it was weird that it would just pop up overnight, and it kind of did look like that. So I ended up texting my dermatologist, and she's lovely. Like honestly, my dermatologist is like an angel, but she had me send her some pictures of it, and she said it did look like eczema, but because it was in this one, like literally when it was at its worst, it was like a straight up triangle. That made her think that it wasn't eczema from like the cold air, from the air getting colder or anything like that. And it obviously wasn't, I wasn't using anything new on my face. Like my skincare has been pretty, you know, the same lately, and if it had been, it would be like on more areas, and it was literally just this one area. So we decided it was probably something I like touched and then like maybe scratched my face or rubbed my face or something like that, and then I had a reaction to it, like an eczema from irritation. So she told me to use hydrocortisone cream and healing ointment like Aquaphor. I'm just using the CeraVe one, it's the same thing. Mix them together and apply it every morning and every night. So right now this area of my face, you can see it's like really shiny, but it's been helping a lot. Like this was so much worse, it's a lot less painful, so that's happening. I didn't know what was going on with my skin, like it was so bad, I was freaking out. And I'm talking to a new person, boy, man, whatever you want to call it, and we've been talking for a while, and we were supposed to meet, but now all this is happening, and like really frustrating. So the whole thing with my ears is like really bothering me. It's like driving me absolutely nuts. If you've ever had a clogged ear, you know what it's like. And this is just gonna be like a big old rant on my phone. Since I was a kid, I've had problems with my ears overproducing wax. I think it's like 5% of the population has that problem, and I'm one of them. Yay. So all my whole childhood, my ears would always get clogged, and I had to like go with drops and all that stuff, and I hated it. And I also have like a weird ear canal, so it's like kind of curved, so it's even harder for the wax to come out on its own. So I didn't know what was going on. My ears were actually starting to hurt, and it was like driving me nuts. And because I have new insurance, it's not as good as it was when I was on my parents', and like I couldn't find a decent doctor. So what I did was bought a camera for my ears. I know that sounds crazy, but it's actually been a pretty good experience. I did want to talk to you guys about it. It's all the way across the room. But I went on Amazon, looked for an otoscope for your ears. It's pretty much like, you know, when your doctor looks in your ear, it's like that, but it's a camera that you can attach to your phone or your computer, and you put the camera in your ear, not even in, just like right by the hole, and you could see your ear on your screen. It's the craziest thing. I find it so satisfying somehow, even though it's like horribly disgusting. I'm sure you guys have seen beauty gurus do those cameras on their face to look at their pores. This camera can do that too. It can look at your pores, your hair, whatever. So I've been using it for my ears, and wow, this one, when I first got the camera, this was the ear that was so clogged. You couldn't even see my eardrum. It was like completely covered by wax, and it wasn't like fresh, dry wax. It was hard, like dark wax that's been there for a very long time. So pretty much I wanted the camera to make sure it was wax and it wasn't like an infection. It wasn't like bright red or irritated or anything, so it was fine. I started using hydrogen peroxide twice a day to soften it up, and then the camera comes with this little attachment that you put on the end of the camera, and you put this light on, and you can actually scrape the earwax out, and that worked really well. Like you would be disgusted. Like I don't have the pictures because I showed my mom and I deleted them because it was so gross, but you can get so much wax out of your ears. Like I filled like a whole tissue of wax. It was so gross. Like, this is TMI for a lot of you. Yeah, you just kind of like scrape it out and it would come out and come out, only to a certain point though, because I have to keep getting it soft. But once this ear opened up, I wanted to work on this ear because the camera showed this ear was totally clogged too, only I could hear from it. But once I started playing with it, it got more clogged and now I can't hear out of this ear, and this ear is okay. But this ear does still have some wax. You can actually see my eardrum now, but it has enough wax in it that's like so close to the eardrum. I'm like really afraid of like puncturing that, so I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Maybe I'll get it softer once this ear's clogged, because I only got one clogged at a time. This one's really clogged and it's like really hard wax. Like, I tried to scrape some of it out, but I actually like, it hurts because the wax is like congealed to my skin in my ear and it's so gross. But like, if you were to scrape the wax off, it's like peeling a scab. It hurts so much. So I have to keep softening the earwax in this ear. This one, yesterday, it was so bad I couldn't hear it all. I still can't hear from this ear, but if I pull it, it kind of opens a little and I can hear when I do that. It's kind of like if you ever had swimmer's ear, that kind of thing. So it's really frustrating. And then last night I had, it was raining yesterday, and I have an allergy or sensitivity to mold spores that come out when it rains and like the moisture in the air. So my nose is running, my nose is still running. Gross. And I had this horrible sinus headache. Like, it wasn't even like my nose felt stuffed, it was like all up here. Like, I felt like I couldn't lift my head. It was like heavy, like a bowling ball. So that was just like, I feel like I'm getting sick, which is super because I really need to get some videos to film. So this is just kind of gonna have to be one. So sorry I look so gross. I just haven't been able to film because I can't hear, and it's really like odd, and then it's hard to edit when I can't really hear it well too, so that's really frustrating. But I'm gonna leave the camera I bought below if any of you guys want to try it out, because if you look online on Amazon, there's like tons of these cameras. Most of them don't work with an iPhone with iOS, but a lot of them do, but they're all like over $40, and I was like, you know what, if I was gonna spend over $40, I might as well just go to the doctor. But I found one that had 0 reviews on it, but it was only $15 and it said it worked with iOS, and I was like, you know what, if it doesn't work, I'll return it, whatever. I got it and it works perfectly, and it works with my phone. You don't even plug it into your phone. It works through Wi-Fi, like your phone connects to the Wi-Fi coming off the machine, and like, it's just so cool. Like, honestly, it's the coolest thing. I would show you, like, because you can screen grab or like record your screen what it looks like in your ear. I'm not gonna do that because it's so gross, you're gonna vomit. Like, it's actually disgusting. It's also very interesting and satisfying if you've ever seen a video on YouTube of like earwax extractions, like you're doing it to yourself. It's so weird. I don't know, but I was very excited about that, and I'm really happy it worked out. So well, hopefully this ear will get unclogged and then I can go back to this one and like figure things out. But I definitely am getting sick, which is so annoying. And then my skin's going crazy like with this. It's annoying. If you guys aren't aware, I post every Tuesday and every Saturday. I did mention a while back though that I might go down to 1 video a week. I didn't really want to do that. I just thought I might not have another choice, and now I really might not. I haven't missed my schedule in like 4 years, so it's gonna bother me if I can't get videos up, so I will try really hard. But if I do get them up, they're not gonna be like A+ quality, just so you know, like this. But I did just want to let you guys know what's going on. I don't like coming on here and complaining, but I just thought I'd let you know about what was going on. That's that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure you didn't, but I hope you just got like up to date on what's going on with me. If you want to subscribe to see more from me, hopefully it'll be better in the future. Thank you for watching, and oh, by the way, thank you for getting me to 6,000 subscribers. It only took over 6 years, but you know, this kind of videos is probably the reason I only have 6,000 subscribers. But thank you for that nonetheless, and I will see you next time.